Greetings, I am Shashish and today I am joined by Ms. Deepika Singh. She owns her own company, TEDxElproIntlSchool that specializes in cyber threat mitigation. First off, I would like to say that your speech was absolutely captivating. The topic, let's backtrack to visualize the future, was very informative. I learned a lot today and I must express my gratitude that I feel for the cyber security's influence in my life. First of all, how was your experience at TEDxElpro?
So thank you so much for having me here. In fact, this event where I always believe that when ideas converge, innovations happen. And this is something that each one of us today has been sharing our personal history. So rather, if let's say we were 20 speakers, you all have had 200 years of experience shared over the stage right today on an average. Now this is something as a golden egg that everyone can take away from, but that's something that I have always seen schools like such inspire their students through such events, and that not only prepares them for a better future, but helps them cope with the things to come.
Definitely. In your speech, you explained how terror organizations plan their attacks and how their criminal activities can be viewed only in certain geographical locations.
Correct.
So, how have governments now started to, with now that they know that they follow such techniques, how do they tackle them?
Sure. So, as I mentioned, one more anecdote in my speech that intelligence gives you the best decision advantage. And intelligence can only come if data is collected. Data has a point of becoming knowledge, and knowledge becomes intelligence. So, right now, what governments have rather started doing is making their structure more corporate. Earlier, we saw that only companies were more interested in collecting data, and governments, despite the inundated amounts of humongous data storages that they had, they never really paid attention to that. But now they have not only started taking the archives from their folds, but also started analyzing them. Pattern prediction can be only done or forecasted only if enough patterns have been analyzed. And this is something not only as humans, but AI tools also have been doing.
Okay, that's very informative. What are some vital habits that we as individuals can inculcate in our lifestyle so that we can have a safe and secure presence on the internet?
Sure. So I ended my speech by mentioning that we as a nation, or we as rather a global village also, have been more curative, that when the attack shall happen, that time I shall see. But by that time it is too late. Hence, let's take certain preemptive steps of delinking all our original profiles from whatever information is available in the public domain. We have seen cases where perpetrators were able to just get birth dates, and because of that, take down the number, and from the number, take some amount of money from your bank account. So if a Facebook birthday wish can basically end up taking away money from a bank account, I think we should be foretold and not to wait till it happens.
That is daunting in some ways. What do you think is the next big thing in cybersecurity?
I think the introductions of a number of AI tools, basically through social media apps and websites, and plus the realliteration of the same in being used by various sectors of the society, is something that can generate a huge amount of disinformation data for us. So disinformation or misinformation is very difficult to handle, and you never know which is the true version that comes out. In fact, narrative setting is going to be one of the major causes of future conflicts being happening, and you don't even know if that narrative exists or not.
Thank you so much.
Certainly.
This was so informative.
Yes.
It was our deepest pleasure to have you here at
My
TEDxElpro.
pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Take care.